Phantasialand in Brühl, Germany is the best park in the world in my opinion. This is due to the incredibly immersive theming and the strong roller coaster collection. There's not a bad coaster at this park, and the coasters at the top are truly world class. But how do they all stack up to each other? Find out in today's video. Number 7 is Crazy Bats. Crazy Bats is a Vekoma VR indoor coaster that opened in 1988. The ride is pretty good for what it is, and the VR syncs up with your motion very well. However, in a park that's as short for a space as Phantasialand, a ride like Crazy Bats seems to have no place in the park, and its large plot of land could be used for something bigger and better. Phantasialand already has a strong collection of family coasters, and Crazy Bats is really just a redundancy to the lineup. Number 6 is Reich. This is one of those family coasters, a Vekoma Family Boomerang opening in 2016. These family boomerang coasters are fantastic stepping stone attractions to work up to the larger rides. The layout itself does not pull substantial forces, but its interaction with Terran and the Klugheim area as a whole makes it a fun experience for the whole family. Number 5 is Colorado Adventure. There's a big jump in quality from Reich to Colorado Adventure. This is a legit family coaster with 4,200 feet of track, 3 lift hills, and multiple spaghetti bowls. You're definitely not cheated in duration. The ride itself tracks super smooth and has decently strong laterals. The theming is not quite on the level of Big Thunder Mountain at the Disney parks, but it is darn close. Colorado Adventure is easily one of my favorite family coasters and is a true hidden gem at the park. Number 4 is Winjas. Pick your side on Winjas, fear or force. This is a super unique dual-track Maurer spinning coaster. Each of the sides generally follow the same layout, starting with an elevator lift into a largest drop and multiple hairpin turns. After spiraling down to the ground, the rides begin to differ. Skip to the timestamp on the screen to avoid a spoiler. Alright. The fear side has a diagonal slide track and the force side has a seesaw track. Then both rides end with a bounce track. What any of that means is impossible to know until you ride it. They're super cool gimmicky elements. All in all, Winjas is a super funky and unique ride experience that adds a lot to the lineup. Number 3 is Black Mamba. Black Mamba is one of B&M's premier inverted coasters. It features an intense and unrelenting layout that sends the blood rushing to your feet. The layout by itself would equate to an upper middle tier invert. But one thing that you can't look past is the theming. Black Mamba rushes through various rockwork and theming elements, even starting in a large African-inspired tower adjacent to Hotel Matamba. The ride is a complete package that gives you everything you could possibly want in a coaster. That statement can also be applied to every coaster in the top 3. The 1-2 punch at Phantasialand is one of the best in the world. Which of the two incredible coasters is better differs from person to person, and I myself really had to think about this ranking. But in the end, the number 2 coaster at Phantasialand is Terran. Terran is an elite intimate LSM launch or blitz coaster that weaves through the intricate rockwork and buildings of the Klugheim section of the park. Terran is a long ride broken up into 2 halves, both of which like to showcase its speed and intense low-to-the-ground elements. Lots of people criticize Terran for lacking in intensity, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Many of the whippy elements give solid laterals, the low-to-the-ground turns give good positive Gs, and the camelbacks give decent floater. Don't go into Terran expecting it to rip your head off. Terran is more about speed, a smooth layout, and incredible theming. It is the best themed coaster in the world in my correct opinion. And as much as I love Terran, there is one coaster at the park that I like even more. Number 1 is FLY. The prototype new generation Vekoma flying coaster is a true masterpiece. Unlike other flying coasters from B&M, Zamperla, and even Vekoma themselves, every element feels fluid and natural, and truly like you're flying in the sky. Not only are there countless near misses and awe-dropping visuals, the layout is truly special as well. With multiple launches, powerful turns, lateral-filled inversions, and even some hills with legitimate airtime, FLY is the true complete package experience that you can't find anywhere else. All of these things make it one of my favorite coasters period, and a standout in the European continent as a whole. Have you been to Phantasialand? If so, share your rankings in the comments. If not, tell me what your biggest bucket list ride at the park is. Hope you like this ranking, subscribe to Coaster Pack, and most importantly, keep on coasting.